This is
Okay.
Prashant.
Hang on. Oh, for Prashant. Okay. I'll do the opening first, yeah?
Sure, sure,
Quick,
sure.
quick
Okay,
opening.
sure.
Okay, so hello, all the participants. Welcome to the next session. And we have a speaker for this session, Pak Prashant Choudhary, a co-founder of Botcart.io Indonesia. Hello, Pak Prashant,
Hi.
how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm great. How about you guys? Hope the sessions are really interesting for you guys.
Yes, 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 of course. So, all right, the stage is yours, Pak Prashant.
Okay, thanks. Hi, everyone. So I guess the topic of today's discussion, like you might be seeing on the screen, but largely all of you might be like definitely going through in term like advanced marketing solutions in terms of how to really get into the personalization in this advanced marketing ecosystem, which is more and more getting into omni-channel marketing in future. So I'm here today gonna talk about some of these trends, some stats I'll share, and then basically I'll also share in terms of like how can what a marketer can actually utilize these trends and create assets which can help the brands in terms of driving major personalization for their customers in the omni-channel marketing. A little brief intro about myself. I started Modcard about 10 months back in August 2021. And before that, I was part of Inmobi, where I was leading South Asia business for the company. And I've been in South Asia for last 10 years. Yeah. So let's start with the first slide. And I think most of you must have read these stats in some of the reports. But the interesting piece is this trend is continuing, and basically there is a major increase in the search interest about product reviews, whether people are in the physical stores or whether they are buying online. So whether shopping you're doing online or at physical stores, customer expectations are rising in terms of what the product is being offered, and that's where personalized experience can actually translate into more sales in the future. And this is pretty much important when omni-channel will dominate retailers business in future, and that will be the only growth strategy for some of the retailers in the coming years. So what are the trends which is leading to this? The most important trend is the interactive experiences, the blurring lines of digital and physical stores, and the expectations in terms of instant delivery and discovery, which is happening via social commerce. So these are the large four trends which is driving major change in the entire retail ecosystem, and the whole retail is moving into more of omni-channel versus online and offline. And if we just talk about the first trend, which is interactive experiences, what we have seen is basically people have started virtually experimenting, virtually trying products through various channels, and some of the retail stores, not only just offline but online too, are giving these experiences virtually to the product, whether it is virtual trials, whether it is experience the product on the users themselves, and it works pretty well in terms of driving and understanding consumer needs. And once you understand consumer needs, you can further personalize your marketing based on the preferences or the data that you get in these augmented reality or virtual testing of the goods. Now, the second piece is digital and physical. As I was highlighting, like, more and more users are basically visiting both online stores as well as offline stores to check out products. So the line of digital and physical is getting blurred, and we are entering the age of phygital in future, where consumers would use a mix of digital and in-person channels to build their own shopping experiences. That's why hybrid shopping is going to be the future, and hybrid marketing for omni-channel presence is going to be very, very important in future. Now, the third thing, which is instant delivery. So the customer's expectation or consumer's expectation for quick gratification or faster delivery is on a massive rise. We have seen a lot of startups coming into the space, and they are delivering the experiences which consumer expect in terms of getting the delivered product delivered faster. Nobody's gonna wait for 5 days or 6 days for their products to arrive at their place. People really want things very quick. And to make the quick commerce experience even better, the personalization is the key, because you need to understand their needs, and that's what you need to show on your apps, as well as, like, whatever the consumer showcases, and basically drive towards better conversion. Now, the last piece is basically social commerce, where most of the I would say, like, discovery from a consumer point of view is happening through these social channels, whether it is Instagram or TikTok. It's through a fully shoppable store, the flash sales, which is driving amazing discovery via social channels. And on top of this, the live streaming and other e-commerce tools are making it imperative for brands to adopt these tools in future to deliver omni-channel experiences, or I would say personalization in the omni-channel experiences for the customer. So as you can see, with these four trends, there are three clear themes which are emerging. That the omni-channel marketing is at acceleration mode. There is digital immersion. Everything is moving online, or there is a physical plus digital experiences. Now there is a convergence of, as I said, physical and digital, which will drive the future omni-channel commerce. And AR and VR will be very important piece into this. And this is leading to divergence. Divergence by, I mean, more channels, more segments, more variations, and more personalization. So basically, any brand which basically has a physical store and has digital experiences will have to create more and more assets, more and more digital touch points, to make sure that the experience that the customer has on these digital touch points remains same, and it is very, very personalized. And that's where some of the companies like Modcard are helping brands in terms of delivering those experiences to the users through various e-commerce tools. So let's talk about two major tools which probably would be the need of the hour for taking personalization at scale in the omni-channel marketing, which is hybrid digital assets, and second is interactive AR experiences. So first, I'm going to talk about hybrid digital assets, wherein how brands can actually create multiple touch points and deliver similar experiences for the customers. So when you talk about hybrid commerce, as I highlighted, in hybrid commerce, the lines are getting blurred, whether it is offline, online, or whether it is social. So when it comes to driving the experience, similar experience for a user, whether the user is on social channel, whether the user is in a store, or whether is the user is at any other marketplace, whether it is e-commerce or whatever, the experience, the design, the basically the offers that you deliver to these users should be seamless. And that's where every brand in future might need one-page stores, and these one-page stores would aggregate all their stores at one place. And this is where consumers would discover what offers are being available on different channels, and they would experience like similar product designs, similar product positioning across all these channels, and they would select whichever is the best in terms of, like, reaching out to like seller, whether it is offline or through e-commerce channels or social channels. The consumer will select that at his ease, and that's where consumers would actually, like, would deliver better these assets would actually deliver better conversions in terms of getting new customers for brands in future. And these one page stores would be so flexible that you would be able to deliver these experiences on any format, whether it is mobile, whether it is on a POS system that is being placed in stores, or basically, like, on desktop. So user would have similar experiences across these new digital touch points which are getting created in the hybrid commerce. And why is it needed in the physical world is because what we have seen is in the offline retail experiences too, people are actually holding phones in their one hand and then scanning barcodes, price reviews, product reviews through their phones while they're shopping. And that means every physical store would need to create these digital touch points so the users can actually get more information about these products. And these experiences should be similar to what people have experienced in the online space. So think of it like this, that if I've searched a particular product in the online world, and if I understand the user from an ID, like online ID perspective, and if the same user is seen in the offline world, and whenever they are scanning and searching for these products, and if I'm able to create these digital touch points for him to see the offers available of different channels, and basically showcase the products which was he was interested in the online world in the physical world, would actually complete the whole journey of driving the whole conversion in a very seamless manner. And this is going to be very, very important. And what brands need to do is basically create these digital assets across physical world and the online world, and connect these to make sure that they really understand the user. And in this evolving commerce, they actually prescribe the personalized products to these users. A similar thing in terms of, like, doing these offline events or any other activity that you do in the physical world can be connected to these one page stores in a very big way, and users would be able to scan the offers which are not only available in that physical event but also in the online world too. And users should be able to order these products for instant delivery. So brands should be able to connect the product delivery through some of these instant commerce delivery channels to drive faster conversions and deliver the experiences which a consumer expects in future. And the best part is, through these digital new touch points that you're creating in the offline world, this becomes the real asset for you as a brand to get first party data of users from the offline world, and you can match it to the users, like the same users who may come via similar IDs in the online world. So that's how you can actually connect your online and offline marketing and create some seamless experience and deliver the personalization based on the product that the user looked in the physical world or in the offline world, or in the online world. So basically, these digital touch points are connected, and basically any interaction or any product selection which happens from the consumer's engagement point of view, all those data points will help brands in delivering the personalization in future. Now, think of it like this: when if you look at the overall omni-channel commerce, you need to deliver these assets in such a way that when these users are engaging with the products, you understand their behavior in a better way. So basically, when organizations are driving their digital transformation story in a big way, they should think of how do we connect our offline users to the online users, and start collecting the data in such a way that it helps the consumers to discover the products which they really like, or basically which they prefer. And using these kind of stores, standalone stores as well as one page stores that we create, it helps brands in delivering those experiences by understanding every single touch point or every single engagement which is happening on these pages, whether the user is looking for offers for the offline world, or whether the user is looking for the offers in the online world. And once you get that data, you can actually reach out to these users with a very specific personalized messages in terms of the offers which are pretty much available in the offline world as well as the online world. So these experiences can deliver better conversions for brand in future. Now, this is not only restricted to sharing offers or whatever. This can actually, help users to redeem offers. You can connect them to your WhatsApp, and basically have a very specific chats with those users in terms of solving their problems or understanding about your brand. and that would help deliver better experience to the consumers through these channels. um, and all of this finally would come into how can you specifically retarget these users with specific products so that it ultimately results into conversions. And this is where shoppable ads, on top of the data that you collect from these one page stores, would come in handy. And once you understand that a user is interested in this product and probably these two online stores as well or any other offline store, you would actually retarget that user with that specific message and deliver the content which the user might like, and ultimately help brand in terms of driving conversions from that particular user. And this is very important in future as more and more people are searching for offers, promos in future. So you would need to really understand how these users are reacting to the offers that you are delivering to the offline channels or online channels, and connecting those to through a one page store or like any kind of like digital touch point that you create. And once you understand the you through the various data points that you receive from these users when they interact on these digital assets, is where the magic would happen. You would start creating audiences based on the engagements, based on the marketplace selection, based on the retail store selection. And once you create these audience cohorts and retarget these users, the kind of personalized experience that you can deliver would be amazing. And all this would be first party data led. So basically, it is all pretty much like valid in the ecosystem in future as well, when third party cookies or even third party device IDs would go away from a remarketing point of view. So to deliver these best experiences, always believe in collecting first party data, and how can you use these assets to create or generate these first party data from the consumers. Now, the second piece is basically interactive and AR experiences. And this is where the story gets really interesting. So, most of the people nowadays, like when a consumer looks at any product, they would want to try these products. And in the Web 2.0 or earlier, it was very difficult to deliver that experience. Now, with faster 5G and better internet infrastructure, it is super easy to deliver these experiences to the user right into their homes and let them try your products virtually. And this works pretty much very at a very good pace in the apparel industry as well as in the cosmetic industry, where you can virtually try these products on yourself. You can try a makeup on your face, you can try a shoe on your foot, and whenever these engagements happen, you would understand a user from a point of view that which color a user is liking, what product is user is liking, and based on that you can tailor your conversations with that user in a personalized manner, and reach out to these users with amazing offers, as well as maybe creating custom offers for these users, which would help brands in terms of delivering the right conversions. In addition to this, there are various other ways in which you can deliver these virtual experiences, wherein you can actually let users scan their face, understand what problems they may have in future from a skin point of view, and recommend products. And these virtual experiences, which are AR enabled, can actually help us customers see the brand as a consultant, and build the trust in those brands. And brands in turn would actually help a very will actually get a better idea in terms of what challenges a particular customer is facing, and using those data points they could actually run shoppable ads which are highly targeted to specific problems the user is facing. And the more you include these in your digital touch points, whether it is offline or online, all the data points that you generate should be connected to one ID, and these IDs should be should be really should be used in your remarketing campaigns across using shoppable ads or whatever to drive better experiences. And we see a major shift in driving live commerce. And how do you really understand your users while you're delivering live commerce? I'll just show you some example of that, and then I'll talk about how what exactly was in this.
With a 31 mil at the front, so around about 8 mil drop between the front and the back. This shoe's coming in at 350 grams for me here in my UK size 12. Yes, it is quite big. For comparison, the outgoing model was around about 280, so a significant weight gain in the shoe, which will come on to your training or your racing as well. Very much sort of a shoe for distance, which it's performed really well, but it's very much a road shoe. There's no carbon plate in it, but
yeah. So the interesting piece is basically when you're actually doing live stream, it's very difficult to get users' attention. And all these live stream, if you can create digital touch points which can help you understand what users are looking for, is where the magic happens. And what you can do is basically create these digital touch points by putting a small catalog of the products that you're showcasing within the live commerce. And then basically on top of it, you can actually show the various colors or the variants which are available. And every single touch which happens on these catalog would help you understand what is the kind of interest that the user has, and basis their selection, basis their engagement on these products, you can understand the user better in terms of like which product are they liking and not liking. Second thing is you can create polls, you can create instant vouchers which are available for only next 1 hour, 20 minutes, to drive better conversions from all these live commerce experiences that you create through these rich layers that you can put on top of these live commerce. And some of these products are launched under Modcart, so we can help brands in terms of delivering these experiences across different channels through Modcart one page store. And the last piece is how do you connect your packaging and let users experience through AR in terms of how they can actually get better information about the product, get education, and which would help develop trust as well as loyalty towards the brand. So you can create your packaging in such a way that it can be AR enabled. And once users can use packaging, they can actually get free content. They can actually get free information about various challenges that they face regularly. And what it'll do is basically it'll help you collect first party data of the users who are interacting, because you can actually ask the users to put in their name, phone number, email ID on every scan. And then second thing is you'd understand the user in depth in terms of what are the challenges that mothers are facing in today's world, and what kind of challenges would actually help, what would if Lactogrow or any other brand solves would actually help these mothers to basically solve their challenges. So basically, this is what you can do with AR in a very interesting manner, and deliver those experiences, understand these users, and then retarget those guys with those personalized campaigns so that they understand that the brands really understand them, and then it can help you drive better conversions. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks a lot, everyone. Open to questions if there are any.
Yes, thank you, Pak Prashant. If there's a question, we still have time, maybe 2-3 minutes. Or maybe for all the participants, you can interact with one another and can interact with the speakers at the lounge, at the networking lounge. So maybe if there's still any questions for the speakers, you can drop it there, yeah, in networking lounge.
Sure.
Okay, so Pak Prashant, anything else you want to say? Maybe the closing statement or any?
No, I think we are in this age of omni-channel marketing, and I think brands should definitely invest in creating digital touch points across online and offline spaces, and delivering those would help consumers understand the brand better, and basically ultimately help brands to deliver the conversions or sales on these audiences. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Legit. Thank you very much, Pak Prashant Choudhary. It's the time is up, but thank you so much for the thoughts, ideas, and values that you share with us today. Hopefully, we could meet again on the other event. Yeah, Pak Prashant.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Stay
you.
healthy.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye
Everyone.
bye. Okay, so for all the participants, we have another session. It's the last session, but there are 2 sessions going parallel at 1 p.m. there are a digital women leaders roundtable discussion, and that is a panel discussion of creating a future forward digital business. So you guys can choose which one you want to join. Okay, so see you there. Thank you. Don't forget to poll in every session in order to get points. See you there. Bye.